the Audi S5 Sportback, the fastest in the pack. £40,000. Big power, big acceleration, and one of the most spacious coupes you can get. Apart from it's not technically a coupe, it's actually an A4 based hatchback, but that doesn't sound as glamorous as Sportback. This Sportback is supposed to be the ideal mix between practicality and elegance. The plan here was to fuse the best bits from the A4 saloon together with the best bits from the S5 coupe. So from the S5 it gets most of its looks, and from the S4 saloon it gets the same size boot, same number of doors, but because of this new wonky roofline you pay £3,500 more. This car comes with the 328 brake horsepower supercharged V6 from the S4, though sadly not the more boisterous 350 brake V8 from the two-door S5, but it is no hardship having this 3 litre under your right foot. It is very refined, and the way it feeds power to you is exhilarating right throughout the rev range. Now you can't hear or feel the supercharger working, but it definitely is, because 0 to 62 takes just 5.4 seconds. It's got a 7-speed S-tronic gearbox with pedals, and they work really well, but it seems criminal that Audi doesn't offer a manual gearbox in such a sporty car. Not only is this car quick, but its Quattro 4-wheel drive system does a good job of sticking you to the road, even when it's wet. The system constantly shuffles power between the front and the rear axles to give you the best traction, but that does allow you to drive the car harder than your talents might allow. The other downside is that it hinders fuel economy, so the average here is just 30 miles to the gallon. This particular car is fitted with dynamic steering, which is a £700 option and is supposed to make the steering feel more precise, but to me it makes the front end too light, particularly under hard acceleration. Sculpted seats and a typically stylish dashboard make for a very attractive interior, but if you want to dazzle your passengers with gadgets, you are going to have to raid the piggy bank, because very little comes as standard. Heated seats, £275, sunroof, £850, and a sat-nav, a whopping £1,500. You could save yourself a few £1,000s and have your thirst for the same power quenched by a BMW 335i rear-wheel drive, or if you're feeling flamboyant, a 4-wheel drive Mitsubishi Evo FQ330. This car has a great engine, handsome looks and a lovely interior, and if that's what you're after, then perfect. But it's not sporty or dynamic enough to make me want to head for the nearest twistiest road. For that trip, I'll take the BMW because it is more fun, it's more economical and more practical too. Just makes more sense.